Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. This is Green Magic. Today, we'll be playing some NHL Stanley Cup on Super Nintendo. This is one of those games that kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. I have fond memories of it. Definitely has its flaws, but I think it's a lot of fun. And largely because of nostalgia, but I enjoy it. Definitely has character. Gives some people headaches with the Mode 7, the kind of like rudimentary Mode 7 graphics that they were going for. The game is licensed by the NHL, but not the Players Association, so there's just the numbers on the jerseys and whatever. But we're gonna do some world record runs. The record is 80 or 43 on Twin Galaxies, and I've practiced this a bunch. I've gotten as much as 85, but I've never recorded it. So gonna do that tonight. Gonna put this in the Discord, and then we're gonna reset the system and make sure we have all the official stuff taken care of. Let's see. So we're gonna put this in streams. And going here, where to put it? I'll put it in the NHL 94 thread. Because why not? All right, so we did that, and let's check the levels. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, maybe what, I don't know. I'm so spaced out. Maybe game volume up a little bit, type of thing. Maybe that. So yeah, let's reset the system, and then let's make sure that we got all of all our ducks in a row. Okay. I'm booting up the system. First order of business. All right, so the rules for this the world record run NHL Stanley Cup Super Nintendo for Twin Galaxies is the penalties. It says just offsides. Line change is optional. I'm gonna go with off because that just adds a whole nother thing to worry about. Period length is 10 minutes. So these games actually run a little long. It feels. Language. Let's keep that at English. Yeah, and then gotta do exhibition. Actually doesn't say exhibition, but we were doing an exhibition, and the difficulty level is junior. You can pick your own team and the computer's team, and then you gotta play the whole game. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. So I like to go with Pittsburgh. There's not player ratings in this game, at least ones that I've come across. So I like to go Pittsburgh because they have 3 fast wings. They have, you can't see the rosters beforehand, but I got them on a little sheet here somewhere. They have, yeah, their right wing, their starting right wing is Jaromir Jagr, and he's really fast and seems to have like accuracy, you know, shooting accuracy and whatnot. Their left wing, Kevin Stevens, or number 25, you know, I'm just inferring that it's Kevin Stevens. He's pretty fast. And then their center is number 66, which is Mario Lemieux. And yeah, fast and a good shooter as you would expect. And yeah, for defense, they have number 55, which is Larry Murphy. And then the other guy, I forget, I think it's number 2, Jim Pack. So that's our squad. And I like to go against Florida. I've just had the most success against them. Again, not really player ratings, but you can tell how fast the players are. And Florida just seems pretty slow overall. And stuff like that. So they are Atlantic. They have their right wing is number 27, who's probably Scott Mellenby. Left wing, number 10, is likely Dave Lowry. Center, number 39, is likely Brian Scrudland. Left defenseman, number 6, Joe Cirella. Number 28, probably Gord Murphy, even though I think he wore number 5 as well. And then John Van Beesbrook is their goalie. My goalie is Tom Barrasso. So yeah, so let's go for it. I have a pretty straightforward strategy, which, you know, just dumping the puck over the goalie, which people that are familiar with this game are aware of this cheese strat, and so that's really what this amounts to, is doing that as much as you can, and just kind of navigating, you know, random things like that. The RNG, trying to minimize the RNG, and already I'm, you know, struggling here. So Yaramir's got it, and that one wasn't far enough, so already struggling a little bit, but it's all good. Man, playing some defense. Whew. Real rusty. And Mario getting in the way. Mario with the screen. No good. So finally we get that second one. That was a rough minute and a half. And of course, you got to get all the face-offs. That's another way to score that's pretty consistent in this game, but is not as consistent as the Stevens. He feels a little slow sometimes. Ooh, good shot, but not good enough. Let's see if Jagr can get a little poke check here. Tick. Ooh, tried to force that in there. And we got that one. Okay. So Got about a goal a minute, which is not good enough for the record. So we gotta find a way to amp that up. Stevens with the clear shot, and it's too short. He gets the turnover. Little juking. They when you have a player crossing the blue line, a teammate, and it's too close to you when you're trying to dump the puck, a lot of times it misfires. Barely over him. Yager definitely feels a little bit faster than Stevens. Okay, we got Jim Pack or somebody. He's slow, but he gets it in there. Defenders, I don't know if their shot accuracy is lower, but they're slower skaters, and it's harder to line up the cheese. The turnover, I was about to say. Larry Murphy misses the check. We got Barrasso up to. There we go. Up to the front iceman. I don't know if that's what they're called in hockey. I don't know hockey very well at all, other than through video games. Ooh, Mario was a little bit in the way, but not way enough. Yager just in the face. Stevens, can he get an honest goal? I don't think so. I was not feeling it. Yeah, that one didn't feel good. Definitely feels a little clunky sometimes. The trying to get the puck, which is not good. Not good, Bob. You want it, but it's charming. Sometimes they just clutter the center. It's like they be knowing what I'm doing. Barely missed. Little poke check action for Yager. It's a little deep, I thought, but it's good enough. He was in the window there. Mario. Okay. All right, so now we're on pace for the records. That's nice. But, obviously, smashing the records funner than barely beating it. Took all that time to set it up and couldn't. There we go. Larry Murphy Nation. Always feels good when the defenders chip in. Very, very limited role in this format. And I don't really got enough time, so I'm just going to slap it. I've still been able to dump it, but it got off to a slow start, but we got a little bit of a momentum, so you know, that's nice. Ooh. That one felt a little sloppy, but if it goes in, it goes in. Ah! Definitely not the end of the world to lose a face-off, but it can waste a decent amount of time. Ah! Then I can't even get it out of my own side. Wasted about half a minute there. Just because I didn't get the face-off. When he was getting tripped as he put it up. Ah, such a really corrected and overcorrected. Sometimes I just want to go to the goal, you know, score more honestly, but it's potentially a time waste if you miss it. So, Ooh, through traffic, Lemieux, Super Mario. Damn. Right. You're going pretty well so far. Sometimes I do a little pass. Like Yager's just seems a hair faster than Stevens. Just makes life that much easier. Wow. All right, Lemieux picks his pocket. Gets the goal. What's up, Richie? How's it going? Hope you're having a good evening. Playing a game I don't bust out a lot, but I grew up really liking it. Yeah, it's a mode 7 graphics. You know, there were a few games that did it this way in the early 90s. Actually, the first Mario Kart was one of them. It used mode 7, but really only, they don't spin all the way around, so you don't really get that, like, that headache kind of I know that this isn't very visually pleasing to a lot of people. Just so much spinning, but yeah. NCAA basketball is another one that uses this. NBA give and go. No, they don't spin. It's just picks his pocket. All right. Throws you. Yeah. Yeah. It's if you're not, you know, familiar with it, it probably looks rough and hard to kind of get a sense of what the heck is going on. But this is one of the first Super Nintendo games that I had, so F-Zero was terrible. I kind of dig it, but again, maybe I haven't played F-Zero a lot, unfortunately. Even though I rated it very highly on DT's like top 100 Super Nintendo games. It's probably like top 30 or top 40 game, but it's very hard. But it's not a bad thing. Definitely finding a rhythm here. Is there a hockey team that the spinning, yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely not. Mario Kart definitely more accessible in that way, or games like racing games like Top Gear 2. I really like that, or even Uniracers. I really like I'm surprised how little I played Uniracers compared to how much I liked it. But yeah, I was wondering if there's a hockey team, Gretzky and Islanders for hockey. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I can definitely bust out Gretzky. He's on the Kings. Kings are a decent choice. Gretzky's very fast, and he appears to have accuracy and whatnot. So we can definitely do that one next. Islanders pretty rough. Like I'll definitely do them if you would enjoy seeing that, but they're not very good, or at least they just don't have very many fast players. They might have one fast player, but Pittsburgh, they have three fast forwards. And that's based on the strategy I'm doing. It's really just about the speed of the forwards. Just trying to score in an honest way. All right, we could probably get one more before the period. That's a bummer, but 40's decent. Messier or whoever was with Gretzky, but not on his team. I like players mostly haven't watched a lot of hockey recently. Yeah, Messier and Gretzky were together on the Rangers. The only Blackhawks game I've been to, I think it's because I've lived in Chicago 10 and a half years, and I don't think I've ever been to a Blackhawks game. while living here. But in junior high, my dad and my best friend and his dad, we saw the Blackhawks versus the Rangers, and they had Messier and Gretzky, so that was interesting. It's a fun memory. What was that? So the Islanders, they got Pierre Turgeon, who's decently fast. But yeah, Derek King, their left wing, not particularly fast, and Steve Thomas is pretty slow. So that's kind of struggle bus for them. But yeah, the Rangers have Messier and Mike Gartner. They're fast. And Brian Leach on defense, pretty decent. But their left wing, not particularly fast. So, Mighty Ducks, yeah. Mighty Ducks, pretty bad. Their center is okay. They've got Joe Sacco, John Lilly. They're just they're struggle. They're one of the worst teams. For some reason, I don't do quite as good against them as the Panthers. So I pretty much always play against the Panthers. Guy took one for the team. Oh, Lemieux at the last second got in the way. Okay. And just wasted about 45 seconds there. Yeah, Mario. Super Mario. Bam. Kevin Stevens. Mario getting so many assists, being the center with the face-offs. Well, that was the record actually. So we beat the record. Let's see how many more we can get. $60 would be fun. But can't count our chickens. Sometimes the computer AI just steps it up a little bit, and don't want to give them a chance to get rolling. Sometimes they make random saves like that, but can't keep them down for long. Takes a lot of patience with these face-offs sometimes, but got to stick with it because got to get them. Because time is points. Ooh, a little bit too early. Fight, yeah, no fights in this game, which is too bad. but they kind of make up for it with the cross checks being pretty brutal sometimes. Oh, just whiffed it. Just absolutely whiffed it. Okay. Got to 50. 50 is good. Thought maybe Mario was in the way, but it was kind of a weird angle, but worked out. Ah, not a smart choice to do a wrist shot there. Like, what's the most goals? What's the record? The record is 43 on Twin Galaxies. There's probably a couple sites, with records. I always look at Twin Galaxies because I don't know, I like their setup. But yeah, 43. My best is 85 that I've gotten, but that was several years ago when I was like really kind of learning the dominant strategy. So probably not quite as consistent as I was 5 or so years. Maybe it's like 4 years ago, 3 or 4. Ooh, Mario barely evades the check. Almost got 60. Nice. Hmm. All right, there's 60. Can we get 70? I don't think so. But maybe 66. Ugh. Oh boy. Man, Mario trying to get in my way. It's not. I would say it's very high percentage chance if you do it from the right spot. There's an area on the blue line before the blue line. There's kind of like a hit box, and you got to be facing towards the goal, and you can't have a player in front of it. Usually because it'll hit that player. But yeah, it's very high percentage if you do all those things. That one felt a little bit far away, but we still got it. Ah, debacle. Ooh. All right, barely got it in. Probably don't have enough time for another one. We just gotta launch a slapper. All right, so 67. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We'll say the world record is 67. It has to be submitted and voted on and everything like that. But I'll submit it eventually, so. Yeah, so Yager 20 goals, but he missed 10. I guess some of those were, not chip shots. But Stevens doing pretty good, 31. Actually, really good, 31 out of 36. Man, that's like, yeah, pretty nice. And then Lemieux, 13 of 15, pretty decent. And the defenders chipping in. They called their shots. Yeah, just struggle bus for the Panthers. 5 shots. 17 saves, 67 goals. Not great. Not great. I used to like keep track of the face-offs because those are so important. So they won 9 face-offs. So like, it's not a lot. I probably won like 60. But yeah, I would have had more points if I had won more face-offs probably. But let's do the Kings. They'll be the next one. Yeah, so everything should be in order here. So let's do the Kings. And what do you think? Should we play the Sharks or the Ducks? They are both pretty poor. Where is LA? LA. There we go. Let's go ahead and do let's do the Ducks. Quack quack. Nice. Okay. And Kings and Ducks. Quack quack. All right, here goes nothing. So yeah, we got Robitaille is the left wing, but he's not particularly fast. Tony Granato, right wing, not particularly fast. And then Gretzky to center, absolutely fast. So all right. So not a good choice to go for the shot like that, but it's all good. Bam. Granato. Robitaille. Man, I don't know why that guy is not. I don't know why that guy's not getting the face off. Like that's a big bummer. Might as well give it back to Gretzky. Oh, he gets pounded. But the Robitaille trying to get him with the check. Can't connect. Rudy. Ooh, off the post then. Little poke check by Gretzky, but he gets it stolen. And then Zitnik, Alexei Zitnik with the goal. Gets it stolen, but then puts it up and I haven't had offsides called on me yet. It's making me a little nervous that maybe I forgot to turn it on. Bam. Definitely probably going to try to feed Gretzky. The other guys are just not quite fast enough for my liking. Honestly, Gretzky probably has a higher accuracy. I mean, it's not a shot, it's a dumping the puck, but some plays the players just feel slower than normal. And yeah. So that's what I should have done earlier, but here we are. All right. Guy bumped me off my spot. Ooh, a little bit far to the right. Which is too bad. I had some good momentum. Phew, finally, that one took forever. What's up, 40 FPS in the house? Man, consistently that guy doesn't, my right wing, Robitaille or Granado. I guess it's Granado. He just doesn't want to get the puck. Little too strong for the great one. We get that one. Maybe a few more before the period. Ugh. That guy doesn't want to get it either. That is crazy. Incredible. Like, it almost makes it easier because then I can just go get the puck with Gretzky, but it's really puzzling, like, why he wouldn't. Oh, man. No idea why the guy wouldn't get the puck. Tried to get an honest goal. Didn't work. It often doesn't. We got that one. 7 seconds. We'll just have to chuck up a deep slapper. Except he doesn't get the puck. Man, I'm getting a little frustrated. I just have no idea why. Yeah, let Gretzky do all the work. Oh boy, it's so puzzling. Maybe that's why he left to go to the Rangers. Ducks playing a little bit of defense. You can't hold the great one down. Little backward forward action. Got that one. That guy was lurking. That guy was lurking. Ooh. All right. A lot of traffic in there, but we got it through. Now we got to play some selfish hockey. Oh boy. The keeper with the assist. Rudy. Biama. a little bit behind the pace of the Penguins. Oh, it was a little deep. Oh, off the post. Hmm. Oh. A little bit of a dry spell there. So we're on pace for about 50. Just pretty good, pretty good. But, oh. I think we had 67. The Penguins. Yeah. Ooh, felt a little strong, but it went in. Mm. Right. Man, just like that. Now we're on pace for about 60. 40 FPS. Is there a hockey team you like that I should try out next? Hmm. Hmm. Actually playing defense. Hmm. Sometimes they just step it up. Just poke checks galore. Oh, they're playing keep away. Ah, and it's too strong. Yikes. There's finally an offsides call. Man, that was a bad dry spell. Probably can't catch the Penguins now. It's just funny how I get on a roll sometimes. You know, the defense does everything I want them to do. And then I hit a dry spell. Ah. Okay. Slap shot pass. Okay. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Got a legitimate goal. All right, 37, not bad, not bad. We still could maybe get to 60. 60 feels good. 18 goals for Gretzky. Not a bad period for the great one. Okay, that's fine. That is fine, fine, fine. Oh boy. Goalie trying to get an assist. Ooh. Thankfully, Granato stopped before crossing the crease, or the blue line area. 40, yeah. I just gotta keep ripping it. Oh, you're talking about 40, the viewer. My bad. It's like, yeah, I got 40 goals. Looks like there's 3 people watching, me, you, and maybe it is 40. Like how the goalie put up the glove, tried to catch it, missed it. Mmm. All right. Thankfully didn't. Yeah, saw you and ran away. Ugh. Off the post then. Off the post. All right. 6 minutes left. I think we can definitely do 55. 60 is going to be tough. Ooh, squeezed it in there. 12 to go, yeah. Ooh. Ah, that guy just... Oh! That guy just nudged me off my rhythm. Ooh, we got it. Robotai. Oh, 22. Yeah. Hmm. I didn't want to find Gretzky. But it's okay. Granato. Now Gretzky's going away from it. Hmm. 60 is possible. But will be tough. Will be tough. We're creeping. We're creeping. Through a lot of traffic there. Wasting precious time. Ooh, I felt too deep, but they weren't opening up. Oh, all that work, and he hits the post. Man. He knocked me off my spot. Maybe time for one more. I gotta get the puck quick, though. Oh, misses the pass. Oh, actually went in, but there was no time. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. Exceptionally exciting NHL action. $70 shots, 12 saves. Yeah, is that one miss. So 50 goals. I did secretly have I wanted to get 50 goals with Gretzky, and so that's funny that he got 50 exactly. Missed 10. That's not a bad percentage, but ideally you'd be over 90% shooting percentage. But that's still 50 goals, you know. 54 face-offs won. Let's see how many face-offs they had. 8. So 54 to 8 is okay. It's okay. It's 6 shots on goal, 5 of them by number 20. All right, who should we go with next? Should we do the Islanders? That would be really challenging. I will say the my friend's calling. All right, so we're gonna do one more. I like Vancouver because they have Pavel Bure, Cliff Ronning, Jeff Courtnall. So I think we're gonna do that. And that will be the last one. I gotta call my friend back. But thankfully we got the record with the first one with Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna double, triple check everything. Yes. So Vancouver is probably Pacific. And let's go against the Sharks. They have a bunch of teams. So they have Quebec. They used to have Quebec. Quebec, I think, became the Colorado Avalanche. Ottawa Senators, I think, became maybe the Nashville Predators. Montreal Canadiens, they're still a team. Maybe it's the Whalers that became the Predators. And I think that Atlanta Thrashers, I think they were just a new team. So then, yeah, Vancouver, and then Edmonton. I believe Edmonton's still a team. Calgary, they're a Canadian team. Then in Toronto's one of the original teams. They're like the original 8. And then Winnipeg, they moved, I think. I really don't follow hockey. I'm not sure if Winnipeg is still a team, but they were a Canadian team. And then, wait, did we already do this? Yeah. Wow. This division doesn't have any Canadian teams. That's kind of funny, but anyway, we are going to play the Sharks. What am I doing? Wrong ocean. Yeah, let's do the Sharks. Let's do it. This will be the nightcap, the last one. So, number 10, Pavel Bure, the winger. Cliff Ronning, number 7, also very fast. And then this guy, Courtnall, not as fast. So I might not stick with him. Oh dear. What a debacle. Just wasting so much time. Pavel barely slips it in there. It's not a great start, but you know, that's okay. We'll find our groove. We'll find our groove. Yeah, the movie Miracle, U.S. and Canada hockey, mainly about the Russian, I believe it's 1984 Olympics, Russian and U.S. teams. Even though, I grew up hearing about that, and then later I was surprised to find out that wasn't even the gold medal match. Like that was the final four. But yeah, very exciting. Pretty sure at the end of that, I think I saw that movie in theaters. You know, just like a family slice of Americana. I think at the closing song is "Dream On" by Aerosmith. I was like, this song kind of slaps. There are times I look in the mirror. It feels so slow, so sluggish. All right, come on. Oh man, I don't know if their goalie's better than other teams, but I am not having as much success. It seems like still rocks definitely. Seems like the goalie is closer to the goal. Go figure. Pavel. I avoided the guy's check. His cross check. And then threw me off the path. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm just struggling with these, with my cheese. Struggling with my cheese. This guy is not fast, but he seems like not terribly slow for a defender. Plazvik. Thought he was going to keep going. Thought he was going to keep going. Man, this guy is... wasted so much time. Dream on, scream down. Yeah. My favorite version of that song is the Glee from the show Glee. Neil Patrick Harris and the kind of the main character, the teacher guy, they do a duet. It's like a competitive duet, and it's pretty great. Just not finding the rhythm with the Canucks. Ugh. Almost scoring a goal. All right. So not a good period, but it's all good. We're having fun. Red hot action. Oh, man. Oh, man, the goalie getting so many saves. What is his problem? Maybe I just got to be more specific about my launch point. Even knows how to cut off my angles. Always feels weird when they're close to the puck, but then they go away from it. It's like, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't know. The part of it is just like when I've been practicing recently, I've always been Pittsburgh, and I've always played against the Panthers. So it's like there's just like a lot of intrinsic. There's just like a vibe you get used to, you know. Oh dear, you get used to whether the players are going to try to check you or not. But then, yeah, different team, both of what I'm using and going against. So it's kind of like I'm seeing it with fresher eyes. But if I practice this matchup a lot, I would kind of readjust my approach. But and I can't say I'm terribly locked in. Like I'm pretty satisfied after those two good runs. you know. So I'm not definitely not getting stressed. And you know, maybe the Sharks are better at face-offs. I don't know, but I have not gotten. There have been many face-offs that I have not. He just checks me. Mm. Maybe the Sharks are decent in this game. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's all good. It is all good. It's definitely fun to have someone watching versus you know, versus not. Ah. Oh, I thought that one was good. Yeah, there's a chance that Pittsburgh has better accuracy. Oh dear. Was a very good take. Yeah, the keepers. Archer's Earbay, he hmm. Yeah. It's not a very big window that is given me. Just juked him, but missed the wide open shot. They definitely make it. It's ironic that I say this, but they definitely make it too hard in this game to score like in normal hockey ways. Like slap shots almost never go in. Um, you really have to do the cross crease deke or the cheese. All right. I'm not even going to worry about the score anymore. I'm going to I'm going to try to score other ways than the cheese. One way that I found is you still use the X button, um, but you basically you do that and you hope the goalie gets confused and goes around the back, which he does sometimes. Mm. Tried to do a little deke, didn't go for me. Ah. Another way to score is to steal it from the goalie. Uh, like when he's in front of the goal, you just do a little poke check, and I tried to dump it off the back wall, and it just went right at the goalie. That's funny. Pavel Bure. Ah, man. There we go. There's the kind of cross crease thing. That type of thing works well in NHL 94 as well. I mean, unless you're playing a human opponent. That can defend that. Boom. Pavel doing things. Pavel Bure. All right. He's getting his jukes on, that's for sure. Ah. If I would do another run with Vancouver, I would potentially do this as my main strat. Ooh, he missed that one. But, you know, it doesn't necessarily. Just crowding the center. Bye. Little swirly gig. I'm doing a better job getting honest goals than the cheese strat. Oh dear! Just as I say that. Bye. Pavel Bure. Oh, with the rebound. Courtnall with the rebound. Pavel. Courtnall not as fast. Pavel. No, that was Ronning. Oh, Ronning lights the lamp. Good save by the keeper. Ah, he was right there. He was right there. Who's that? Plazvik trying to get his cross check on. Ronning. Nice dive save by Earbay. Ronning. Ooh, Ronning picks his pocket, but then gets checked himself. Oh, there we go. So that's another cheese strat, just flicking it off the back wall. goalie comes out, and hopefully you have a guy there. Sometimes there's a defender, but sometimes it'll just hit your guy and go in, which is kind of funny. Pavel. He was too close. Couldn't connect the pass. Ronning, where are you? I was trying to get to one of my fast dudes. Pavel. The defenders were defenders locked me down. But yeah, that's the last one. So thankfully we got the record with the... Oh, I didn't change the names of the teams. Dang it. But yeah, thankfully we got the record with Pittsburgh. So that was fun. That was a good run. And yeah, a lot of misses. Pavel and Ronning doing some good stuff. 29 face-offs won, and they won 11, so it's still about 75%, but not super great. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down here. But yeah, thanks for watching, Richie. Thanks for everybody else who's watching, and hopefully we'll see y'all soon. Have a good night. Peace.